Good morning, welcome back to American Truck Simulator, except technically it's gone midday, so it's afternoon. Here's me truck. Today we're in the Mack Superliner, and we have a Steele Productions Mack Engine Pack, Mack E7, just a bit of a shameless plug there under the hood. I'm going to go ahead and start it up.
Let's go.
That is a 400 horsepower engine, 60 foot-pounds of torque. And we're using a 13-speed Mack transmission from the truck itself. It's got a 325 rear end. It's built for cruising at 65. I've got the windows down. It's a warm day in Nevada here. A quick check of the map. Where are we going today? Oh yes, well, it's Carson City, I think, isn't it? There we go. So that's not too bad a trip, but a bit of a trek into California. I wonder if I want to avoid California. I think I do. I'm not supposed to go in California with this emissions setup on the truck. I mean, will it matter? No, but let's just pretend it will. And in fact, let's go ahead and get the parking brake off. We have a 70,000 pound piece of equipment behind us today on a flatbed. I'm going to go ahead and wind the windows up a little bit. Do I have AC in this truck? That's a good question. Oh no, let's take a look. Yeah, I guess I do. Okay, alright. Well, we've got AC, so I'll go ahead and activate that. Shut the windows, switch to the wheel camera, and let's be on the road. So this is a 1977 specification truck that we're in today, at least as far as the design goes. I really enjoy this truck, the Superliner. I almost called it an ultraliner then. I really enjoy it. And this engine, I enjoyed working with the Mack engines. The E7 is a 12-litre engine, so 400 horsepower is pretty respectable from, there's a guy working the field. Pretty respectable from a 12-litre, even in today. Yes, there are more powerful ones, but this is an older engine. Let's check my temperatures are all showing well. It's warming up still. I'm using the transmission, right now it's going to be in automated mode. Probably switch to manual in due course. It's looking good, left and right. Alright, let's get on the road. I'm only using automated because I'm lazy. Once I get going. And I dare say I've tuned this engine to work well with the automated. I'm going to go ahead and turn the lights on. Ostensibly for safety, but mostly because this dashboard's dark without the lights on. Yeah, main beam works. It's all good. Climbing this little hill. I'm giving it close to full beans at this point. We've got half a tank of diesel left. That should be enough to cover the distance today. And that's definitely full beans. It's taking its time. I guess it's reached the governor. Let's try shifting up manually. There we go. So how is everybody doing? Suffering from a few allergies here. Some sinus issues related to allergies, and what do you know, makes me sniffle. Let's set my cruise at 65. It's going to take a time to get there though. It's quite a heavy payload behind me, and it's flattening off, so it should shift up by itself. Please shift up. I'm going to force it. There we go. Okay. Drive-by view, very slow drive-by view actually, it's not really that quick. Alright, yeah, the queue of traffic behind me, or a big stream of traffic behind me, sorry about that everyone, you'll be fine. So, back in the Mack, and back with 400 horsepower of E7, and I've been driving around the Macks a little bit. I really enjoy the Mack car. And I really enjoy this truck for very similar reasons. This particular model is superb. Lots to see and do, and all the instruments are functional. I can't really see what's behind me, but I know that it's there. In fact, can I see in that mirror? No, not really. I'm only doing 40 miles an hour. Well, it's a heavy cargo, so I guess I expect that. Well, hopefully everyone is doing really, really well. And if you've been playing the game, or if you've been following the news about American Truck Simulator, you'll see that this week SCS have finally officially announced, is my turning coming up, I'm going to get off the power. They've finally officially announced that Nebraska is, they're working on Nebraska. Depending on where you read, some people are saying this is going to be a boring stay. And having driven through Nebraska north and south, or certainly north, there wasn't much in the way of cell coverage, because there wasn't much in the way of population. Just going to downshift, there's a bit of wheel brake here, a bit more wheel brake.
Turn right.
Yeah, I may have misjudged that. Okay, off the engine brake. Wait a little bit, turn in nice and hard, except it's not turning in that hard at all. Back on the power. I completely messed that up. Not from the trailer perspective, actually. Alright, a little harsh on myself. I didn't completely mess it up, but I made a bit of a pig's ear of it. Alright, let's get my cruise back to 65. I dropped it to 45 there temporarily because we were in a 45 limit, but there's no chance of me reaching that before the speed limit changes to 70. Alright, so we're bypassing California, which means we can keep the speed up. So I'm gonna attempt to press on, but I just have to get this thing rolling first. And right now we're not accelerating. This must be a steeper hill than I thought. Okay. Well, what's my EGTs at? It's like 1,000 degrees. And revs are dropping, so EGTs theoretically will go up, so it's maybe 1,020 now. I'm not going to let it, I'm not going to downshift, I'm going to let it do it itself. There we go. Skipped a bunch of gears. Now if I were driving a real truck, would I put my four-way or my hazard warning lights on at this point? I don't know, and I'm not going to. That's another big hill. Okay. Well, the most I can do is 65, because this is a World of Trucks mission. And there goes my tired yawn. Oh, that's disappointing. I'm 5.5 hours away, 300 miles, and I got to take a break in 2 hours. Okay. Is there anything ahead of me for 2 hours? And that might be a negatory. And if that's the case, I'm gonna regret going this way. If there's nothing on the map for a long, long distance, and we're slowing down yet again, I'm gonna have nowhere to stop for fuel and nowhere to stop to rest. Steering a little wayward there. Okay, well now we're going down a hill. Maybe we can pick up some speed. And keep the speed, I should say. So recently what have I been doing in the ATS? I've been exploring the differences in physics that we've seen. Turning off the traction control, turning off the anti-lock brakes, advanced braking system, and just enjoying throwing the truck around in the most inappropriate way. It can be a lot of fun. It can also be very difficult to drive and very difficult to control. I think it adds to the challenge in some ways. What are these birdies doing flying up here? It adds to the challenge in some ways. You don't tend to wheel spin or skid with the trailer hitched up behind you. That's not true. You can skid, stay. Ooh, made me nervous. You can skid, but if you're skidding with a trailer behind you, you've probably already lost control and it's too late. But I mean, at this kind of cruising speed, if he pulled out in front of me, there was no way I could have stopped in time. it just wasn't going to happen. Just as there's no way I'm going to find a rest stop in time, I don't think. And I guess an area that perhaps could be improved in the game is if you're in a day cab, you have to stop at rest stations, and probably even a hotel, let's face it. I don't imagine a day cab is a fun place to sleep in. But a sleeper, anywhere that you could stop safely, should be okay as a rest, somewhere to rest. And as you can see, and I'll look over my shoulder in just a second. There we go. I have a sleeper. I could even get in the back and drive from back here. This is probably not very sensible, so I can't see my mirrors. Can I even get back to the front? Thank goodness, I can. I mean, then again, who needs mirrors, right? I know I'm holding people up. So we can see like this. Okay, just 2 green trucks. That's not so bad. And I can see a rest stop. Okay. So yeah, I've been enjoying the change in the physics model. That's been interesting just to experiment with, and almost all of my driving has been traction off and ABS off. And there's there's a tighter corner than I thought. I'm going to drop the speed a little here. So we've got a left-hander and then a gradient climb. So let's get back on a power early. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh crap, poop sticks. Okay, we recovered it. So that was a mistake. I think the new physics model's not helping me here. Not only did I lose all of that inertia, I almost lost the entire package. And potentially my life. And this has been a real game. And see here, I would have stopped here and changed my pants, because that was pretty scary. I'm taking a rest break, put on a cup of tea, calm my nerves, and then go to bed. But unfortunately the game doesn't let me. I have to battle on. So some of the detailing in this model, these air tanks and this box thing on the right hand side in front of the fuel tank, I don't know what that is, but I know the air tanks, I believe, to do with the brakes. You can change that. You can paint it, put it in chrome, and the later models have a different setup compared with the earlier ones. I like that. And there goes a tiredness effect. Colour scheme today is actually the same colours as Red Thunder's classic paint job. Just the stock colours. I copied those into a preset and applied them to a colour scheme for the Superliner. What do you know? It looks good. Okay, I go back down a hill. This has not been a fun experience so far. Have I reached my 2-hour point? Let's take a look. I will do in 11 minutes. I've covered 100 miles though in 2 hours. So 100 miles and 1 trip to the dry cleaner is required. I'm probably going to get fined. I'll leave this little display up. I don't like to leave it on for immersion purposes, but I'll leave it here because the next cop that sees me is probably going to give me a ticket for being over my time. Let's change the map view a little bit. There we go. I'm going to cut the cruise control and coast down to this T-junction, this intersection. Actually, I'm going to signal a little bit of engine brake, or full engine brake I should say. Manually downshift, a little bit of wheel brake. Bring it to a controlled stop.
Turn left.
Come on, there we go. Get to 4th gear and kill the engine brake, and ended up having to give it a bit of power towards the end because we slowed down too quickly. Okay. Don't see much in either direction thanks to this honking great big mirror. I see something from the right, yeah. Let's inch it forward and look left. I don't think there's anything. I think we're clear. Okay, let's go. See that car's right up that dump truck's dump flap. I couldn't think of a nicer expression to say that, but look at the length of that trailer. Oh, you missed it. Oh well. I saw it in my my hood mirror. Okay, I got the cruise on, but it's not going to hit 65, and my stop is right up here, so I'm good with that. I might be okay for fuel. Let's take a look, see what it estimates. 600 miles. Yeah, I mean right now it's doing what, 1.7 to the gallon up this hill. Yeah, if I don't need fuel, I'm not going to, because it will be a pain to maneuver this enormous great big trailer. Let's kill my power. Switch back to my speed. There we go. Where's the stop? Oh, it's after the... There we go. There's my first fine for extended driving hours. Alright, so I guess it's... There we go. There's the big sign. Well, this is not where you want to be in a day cab, I suppose. Where do I stop? I guess anywhere I like. Will here do? Am I off the road? It's not very neat, but it's gonna do. Alright, so that's neutral, that's lights off, that's parking brake on. Let's go ahead and shut it down and turn the display off. Well, I think I'm gonna end the video here because the next stage is gonna be pretty much the same thing. It's this engine's a little bit overwhelmed by the weight of this cargo, so it's going to be quite a frustrating experience in some regards. It's too powerful to be a real challenge. If this was a 237 horsepower engine, then it would be, but it's not powerful enough to make it like not have to worry about it. Anyway, thanks ever so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. You can like and subscribe for more. Apparently when you subscribe it really helps me out, and when you like it helps me out too, but either way, it's fine by me. Yes, I know, it's tiring, Alright, anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch everyone in the next one. Goodbye.